everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is Fame with Tiffany Renee, also known as Golden Seed Life. On this channel, we talk about everything metaphysics, quantum physics, spirituality, all types of delicious wisdom to help us on this incredible journey called life, okay? If you want to book a session with me for any sort of intuitive guidance or anything, the link will be in the description box below. You can book with me right now. There's also some really cool downloads that you can get in terms of ebooks, and I have a book of affirmations as well that has helped me manifest my front row concert seat experiences, okay? So all of that information will be in the description box. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe. I appreciate you all so much, and let's jump into this video. So I know it's been a little bit, life has been lifing, but I decided to change my perspective about it, which I've had to do multiple times because there were times when it got really intense, and I'm actually putting together a video once everything kind of completely falls into place. It'll be a series of videos, almost like me documenting, because I documented this journey because it was so intense and so drastic that it's literally like forcing me to pull out all the stops and really jump into everything that I've been practicing, okay? I'm here at this nature park that we have in my city, and it's free. It's attached to one of the art museums, and while the gardens, you have to pay admission, there's a nature park on the other side that's completely free to the public. It is 67 degrees today. It is the warmest day we've had in a while. It is gorgeous, okay? Not a cloud in the sky. The sun is shining. I'm in a little kind of shady spot on top of this big situation that has been built, and it overlooks this gorgeous water. So I just wanted to show you guys this view. Okay, it's gorgeous, right? So I thought this would be a great place to make a new video. It's not going to be very long, but I just wanted to talk about the term that all is well. And I'm trying not to get emotional because I just had a moment when I was just like walking. And if you hear people, there are kids out here, people are fishing, there are families having photo shoots, like stuff is happening today, okay? So just bear with me if you hear a lot of life happening, okay? But I wanted to talk about this idea of, sometimes you feel abandoned. I don't know if you do, I do sometimes. I have these moments where I feel like really abandoned by God, by, life, by, you know what I mean? And I think that stemmed from me being a child, abandonment issues. Because, have you ever, prayed or affirmed and you just kind of felt like it was falling on deaf ears, and you just start challenging or questioning the validity of this higher power or this consciousness, and you're just like, oh my gosh, what the heck? is there anybody out there, right? And sometimes it takes a moment of silent stillness, you know what I mean? Because I'm still in transition, and this is a transformative time for me. It's March, it just started. It's March 3rd, I believe, and or it's March 4th, one of the two days that I'm uploading this. And I know there's, the 3-3 portal, and I've been seeing 333 like everywhere, okay? 333, I just saw 444 on my way here behind a license plate, okay? I've been seeing angel numbers like crazy. But sometimes there are moments, and again, I'm trying not to get emotional. I don't know why. This is just, anyway, where you feel like there's nobody listening, or there's nothing listening, and that maybe you're not getting what you desire. Of course, I know that's not true, my conscious mind, but my emotions, you know, tell me differently, or they feel differently, right? And walking out here in nature, because I just felt like I needed to do that today. I tried to do it like a week or so ago, but it was really cold still, and I just didn't want to do it. But today I got up and I said, I'm just going to get out. I just said, I feel like I need to just go to the nature park today. And I'm glad I did, because it's lovely. And it's, even though there's a lot happening, it's still peaceful. I mean, you have the geese and the ducks just chilling on the water, right? Which brings me to my point of this video, that all is really well. You know what I mean? I know in the law of attraction community, Abraham Hicks says, all is well a lot. But all is really well. It really is. All is really well, because I'm looking at all of these trees, and they're naked right now. Give them a month or two, they're going to be in full bloom. There's going to be flowers, there's going to be leaves, they're going to be super colorful, and you would never know that they looked like this, because all is well, right? Because God, Source, is always providing. These trees will not be without their bloom. The grass is going to come back. Grass has already started to grow. Do you see what I'm saying? During the winter, this water, a lot of it was frozen. It's not anymore. Like, I don't know if you just heard some birds flying. The birds are flying. The birds are birding. They're doing them. You know what I mean? And nature is fine. Like, this is the nature park, and it's like nothing but nature, and it's fine. It's literally going through its cycle. It's doing what it does. Nature is naturing, and it's not worried that it's not gonna nature. Do you see what I mean? Because the trees have consciousness. The grass is consciousness. The ducks and the geese, they have consciousness, right? Everything is consciousness, and they are so sure in their knowing that no matter what happens, sorry, the airplane, no matter if there's a storm, if there's a strong wind, whatever comes, the seasons change, they know that they're going to be okay. They understand their cycle. They know that they will go from a season of being in full bloom to having no leaves at all, being completely naked. And some of them even might die. But they know that another tree will grow in its place. Like, the blooms will come back. That, to me, that's faith right there. And that's how, Tom Caron and Neville Goddard defined, the faith of a mustard seed. It's the knowing that the mustard seed is going to grow into a mustard plant. And they just know. There's no question about it. They know that all is well. Because they know their DNA. They know what they are. They know. You know what I mean? Like, the trees know that they're trees. And they know that they are going to tree. Period. There's no question about it. There's no fear about it. They know. They know that they may be used for assistance. They know they may be used for healing purposes, for material purposes. It recognizes that it's used as nourishment for animals. That some animals eat trees. They eat the tree bark. They eat the leaves. They eat the flowers. And yet this tree is still okay. Do you see what I mean? Like, the tree never questions its ability to be a tree. And I'm like, maybe I should really stop questioning my ability to be well. Do you see what I mean? Because all really is well. And when I think about everything that's been happening to me, a friend of mine was like, I know you're going through it right now, but I'm going to tell you, all throughout your life, I can see how God has had his hand in your life, and that God has been covering you. And sometimes when you're in the thick of the storm, you don't see it that way, because I'd be like, girl. But I just had a realization that I can see that now. I can see that in spite of my 3D circumstances, including the ones that were incredibly hurtful and scary, like the situation I'm, in right now, all is still well, because I'm here. I'm eating. I'm not starving. You know what I mean? I do have a place to sleep. I do have, a roof over my head. You know what I mean? And I do have my car, and she's still running well. You know what I mean? And I know that I can manifest better for me. I can manifest an alternate reality. I know I can do that because I know I've been manifesting this whole time just to be okay. But I know I can manifest being better than okay. I know I can have my dream life. I know I can. So I'm no different than the trees. I'm no different than the water, than the ducks and the geese. Nothing is cut off from me. Resources are not cut off from me. Wellness is not cut off from me. Abundance isn't cut off from me unless I cut it off myself, unless I create the illusion, unless I accept the illusion of lack. I have to keep looking at it for it to keep perpetuating. So I'm definitely going to make a conscious effort. Tom Karen has something called the 24-hour challenge, where he challenges people for 24 hours to just live in that new reality. No complaining, no nothing. Anytime you want to say something negative, the Rosie Life Rose, she always says, tell yourself there is nothing but God. There is nothing else but God. Or there is God and there is no other. Like there's only God. And the more you say that, it's like you'll realize how much you actually complain. And so I'm going to take that 24-hour challenge, and I encourage you all to take it with me. 24 hours. Just say thank you for everything. Just decide. I'm living in fulfillment right now. I am fulfilled. I am living my dream life right now. I am my higher self right now. And anytime you want to complain or say something or criticize or something like that, there's only God. There's only God, or there's only source. There's only source. There's only infinite intelligence. There's nothing but infinite intelligence. There's nothing but God. There's nothing but source. And let's just see how incredible the wind, like how the winds start to switch, you know what I mean? Like how incredible life starts to get for us. And let's keep each other posted about that, okay? So I feel like this was all over the place, but I really just felt inspired to record this video and show you some footage, of where I'm at. And yeah, I just thank you all for your support, and we got this. We glowing up this year, okay? This is the powerful month. The 3/3 portal is here. The energy is still here, and we've got an eclipse coming up soon. And this is especially the month of abundance, but it's definitely the year of abundance as well. And we can do this. We know too much. We know who we are. Let's harness that power. Okay? Let's know that everything we want is already here. And let's just look at it. Let's continue to recognize it and speak life into it so that we shift into that reality, so that we shift on that timeline where we are actually living that thing. We're living that ideal version of ourselves. Okay? And I'm expecting some amazing success stories. Okay, from myself included, okay? I'll keep y'all posted. So thank you all for chilling with me, and I'm gonna finish enjoying this glorious day. And I will talk to you later. Thank you all.